Adam, thank you. A South Carolina man whose name was connected to a pair of arsons that he did not commit is now trying to set the record straight.
That's right. Interesting story here tonight. Columbia police arrested this man, Jared Stacy, earlier this week. He's accused of setting fire to local Walmarts. Now, the problem is he told police that his name was Hunter Laycock, and he was booked at Alvin S. Glenn Detention Center under that name, the wrong name. Nick Neville is live on this story for us. And Nick, you spoke with the real Hunter Laycock today. Obviously a very stressful situation, but what else is he saying about this?
Right, so he says the last couple days have really been somewhat of a whirlwind, trying to talk to police, news stations, family, friends, bosses, basically trying to correct the record. He described really a harrowing phone call with his dad where he explained to him that Columbia police had sent out a news release misidentifying him as that suspect. And when he Googled his name, the first result was his LinkedIn page, the next, alleged arsonist. Hunter Laycock is having a week he never wants to relive. Trying to undo the damage after a man arrested for a pair of Columbia area arsons identified himself to police as Laycock.
Even now, it's like, I just don't know what to do. I feel like I'm sort of in this like limbo state where it's like things are somewhat cleared up, but things are still out there.
Laycock, seen here on the left, is 22. Jared Stacy, 27, is the man who gave Laycock's name to police.
My first thought was just get to the police, try and get someone else to sort it out, because I did not feel that as an individual I had much power.
Stacy has a lengthy criminal history, including multiple prior arrests and convictions in South Carolina and other states. Exactly how this mix-up got so far remains somewhat of a mystery, but Laycock believes he can trace this back to losing his ID a few months back.
I don't know exactly how it got from Greenville to Columbia, but it all traces back to a missing driver's license.
Columbia police says Stacy gave officers the false name when he was arrested, but did not have an ID with him. A spokesperson says they're working to find out how the suspect got Laycock's full name and date of birth. Alvin S. Glenn says they fingerprinted Stacy per protocol, but a spokesperson for Richland County, which runs the jail, declined to answer questions about whether that fingerprint tied Stacy to his prior arrests. Laycock describing to me what the last few days have been like, explaining himself to coworkers.
I've had to tell 2 bosses and an HR person, and every time their face just goes like, because it's a wild thing to hear. That's not what you expect to hear from a 22-year-old guy who's been here for 6 months walking into your office for the first time.
I also caught up with an estranged family member of Stacy's today who says that she alerted police of the problem immediately, describing him as an evil person. She says Stacy called some family members from the jail without disclosing his real identity. Live in the studio, Nick Neville, WIS News 10.
All right, Nick, thank you for looking into this. Meanwhile, a SLED background check obtained by WIS today now lists Hunter Laycock as a possible alias for Jared Stacy.